sort of relationship do you have with other Manchester bands?
We tend to be pretty isolated now, really. Apart from the Factory groups, we have a lot to do with the other groups on Factory. So we tend to play a lot of gigs with them. And there's other things like the Durruti Column LP, or the Sandpaper Sleeve. We stuck that on. So, everyone's there, everyone meets each other with that. But groups like the Buzzcocks, we knew them when we started, really. When we sort of see them and talk to them, it's not very often. So we'd like to, see a lot more of other Manchester groups, I think. Any other groups in general.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think of the sort of state of New Wave?
I don't know, I think a lot of it tends to have lost its edge, really. There's quite a few newer groups that I've heard odd records of, or have seen maybe.
Such as?
I like the groups on Factory, Certain Ratio and Section 25. I tend not to listen, when I'm listening to records, I don't listen to much new wave stuff. I tend to listen to the stuff I used to listen to a few years back. But, sort of odd singles. I know someone who works in a record shop where I live, and I'll go in there and he'll play me, hear this single. The singles by, we call it Tights, so an obscure thing, and you call, I think, Bauhaus, a London group. It's one single. There's no one I completely like that I can say, well, I've got all this person's records, and I think he's great, or this group's records. It's just odd things.
So long, sitting here, in the warning, waiting for the big to run. We've been moving around in different situations, knowing that the time was wrong. Just to see you torn apart, witness to your empty heart. I need it, I need it, I need it. Street, the eyes of those standing outside looked in at her, as into the cage of some rare creature in a zoo. In the hand of one of the assistants, she saw the same instrument which they had that morning, inserted deep into her body. She shuddered instantly. No life at all in the house of dolls. No loss. No loss.
Do you have any plans of gigging outside this country?
We've played in Europe already, in Holland and Germany, and we are going to America. We're only going for, I think they wanted us to go for about 3 months or something, but we're only going for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and Rough Trade will probably be organising that. I think we're going with Cabaret Volta. Like that. They're a good group. I forgot about that. But we tend to do what we want, really. We play the music we want to play, and we play the places we want to play. I'd hate to be on the usual record company where it's sort of, you get an album out, you do a tour, you do all the Odeons and this, that and the others. You just couldn't do that at all. So I had experience of that supporting the Buzzcocks. It was really soul destroying, at the end of it. We said we'd never tour, and we'll never do a tour, I don't think, or if we do, it will not be longer than about 2 weeks.
Yeah, what is your sort of relationship with Factory Records?
It's very good, sort of friends, everyone knows each other, it's all 50-50, everything's split.
Doesn't it seem a bit insular sort of thing, a factory sort of set up?
Don't know, I suppose, to someone looking at it from the outside, I suppose it is really. They tend, I mean, they're not pressurised into having to sign, you know, like get a normal record company. They're always looking for the next group, the next big thing, you know, to bring the record sales in, for them to promote and everything. But factory just sign who they want to, put records by whom they want to out, package it how they want to, you know, how they like doing it. It's just run like that. You might get sort of a spurt of 3 singles out, and you might not see anything for the next 6 months, you know. I like the relationship.
Tracks on some third Bastille Con, was it? Or was it second Bastille Con?
It's the second one.
How did you get involved with Pass, an Edinburgh company?
Yeah, it was when we started playing. We played a few days with the Rosillos. Bob Last was the manager at the time, and he talked then about setting up his own record label, and he wanted us to do a single for him, but due to other factory coming along and other things, and he did, I think it was the Gang of Four and the Human League first, and got sort of tied in sort of in a management way with the Human League. I think he manages, and maybe another one. Yeah. It never came about. When we were doing the album, we had quite a few tracks left over. We recorded 16 in all, and just put 10. And our manager Rob Gretton had talked to him about certain things. We'd always sort of kept in touch. He mentioned his idea for Acom, and we just offered him, you know, the 2 tracks to put out on that. Cause we like to get sort of everything we record out one way or another. Like we've done the Acom, we're doing it Sordid Sentimental thing, which is a French limited edition magazine come record thing. There's 2 tracks on that that'll be coming out that won't be on an album or a single. Just that we like getting, you know, as much stuff out as we can really, in some form or another. You know, it's often hard with factory because obviously they're limited financially. I mean, they can't just put out a record, you know, when they've got other things planned. And if it doesn't, with no room on the LP, then we tend to look for other outlets for them, really. See what we can do.
Where do you see, or where do you feel you want Joy Division to end or go to?
I just want to carry on the way we are, I think. Just, basically, we want to play and enjoy what we like playing. I think when we stop doing that, I think, well, that'll be time to pack it in. That'll be the end.